Yo, we locked in. It's due season. It's been a few days since my last video. Busy weekend for me. All-Star weekend in Chicago. I didn't really participate in any festivities. I was supposed to. It's another story, but I was busy cutting hair. Cutting hair all weekend for everybody else to enjoy their life. But nah, um, it's a blessing always to be able to make some money, a blessing to be able to, you know, provide a service for the public. And yeah, I want to speak to y'all today about as a man, you you got to get your business in order, right? And so I've been doing some inventory, like I haven't been properly like you know keeping account of the money I make outside of my job. And I just went through the numbers, like just digital money. We ain't speaking on cash. I don't talk about cash, but digital money, like the money I'm making that can be tracked by the government, right? And tracking that money and realizing like, whoa, it's better than I thought. Um, Sometimes like you don't really know. That's why it's important to write down everything. Write down the money you make. Um, and I'm sure there's some tools and apps that I'm gonna research that can help you keep track of your money. But this is also why filing for business and separating your business money from your actual personal money is important, because you can really see everything that comes into your business. So I'm getting things in order. Like I'm filing my business officially this week, and I got an EIN number and all that kind of stuff already. But to actually file the articles of incorporation, it's a different story. So filing those things, getting my Dun and Bradstreet number, applying for business credit through net 30 accounts and things like that. Um, and starting my base and really starting to build and realizing like, man, when you put things in place and put things in order the proper way, um, helps you be more disciplined about how you spend. Because when you realize like, okay, if you look at the money you bring um, in your business, especially as a owner single owner LLC, or a single owner like a sole proprietor, you got to put 30% away for taxes, right? So off top, the money you make in your business, no matter what you're doing, it's not yours until you sort everything else out, right? You gotta think about profit. How much money do you have after all the expenses of your business, right? Um, like me as a barber, me or as a person that cuts hair or whatever the case may be, like I do private barbering, so I got my own, um, rental space that and I share the space with one of my homies. He does T-shirts and things like that. But I'm paying. We split the rent, so I pay what I pay. He pays what he pays, same amount. Um, but that's an expense. So then the barber supplies, keeping up with razors and if I need new clippers or um, whatever the case may be, anything that I need, you know, shaving gel, neck strips, things of that nature. Those are expenses that's kind of monthly. Um, and then like I pay for like my gas. And I pay for my gas through my haircut money, not check money, not 7 to 3:30 money, not my employee money. I use my haircut money to pay for gas. So that's an expense that you got to deduct, right? And then you got to think. like even food that I eat. You know, I use my haircut money for the food that I eat. And realizing, I'm like, man, I'm looking over my accounts and I'm like, man, spending a lot of money on food. I mean, of course, you buying healthy food, so you was like, okay, it's got to be this, it's got to be that. But man, spending up to $15 a day, sometimes $20 a day, sometimes 25, because you want to eat some good food, stupid, right? So I've been figuring those things out. Like, okay, what do I really got to do to cut back? I'm just sitting here creating a ledger of everything, and I'm like, man, I really have to enhance my discipline of how I spend so that I can maximize my money. And also learning how to separate taxes. And that should be the first thing you do. Putting 30% away. So every week, whatever I make for that week, I should put 30% away from it before I do anything. 30% away. And then 30% of that should go to me. 30 to 40%, right? And then the rest of it is to expenses. That's how it should run. So I implore you to really figure out what you're gonna do, like whatever business you want to start, or if you're already kind of running the business. If you don't have it in order, it's not too late, but the IRS will catch up with you. You got to do what you got to do. But you can also build business credit, so you can give yourself some leeway. You can get your Dun and Bradstreet number after you get your EIN and all that kind of stuff. And like I said, apply for your Net 30 accounts and just all different kind of things you can do to start building business credit. But you got to get a business account. You got to separate the money. Separate your business money from your personal money. That's important. And I've been knowing this, but really trying to get financially disciplined, because you can't be rich. You can't really get rich and wealthy without being disciplined financially from all fronts. Now, you can make money. A lot of people know how to make money, but keeping money and growing money is two different things. It's different from just making money. Keeping money and growing money is important. And the way you do it is protecting money. You got to protect your money and learn how to circulate the money the right way. Let it work for you. Finding ways to have different investment vehicles and whatever the case may be. And you got to think about the stability of yourself first. This is why, another reason why I tell guys, don't be dating nobody until you got your financial house in order. Don't date anyone. You hear me? Get your financial house in order. Learn your structure. Get your structure going. Get everything going the way you need it to go before you start dating. Because if you don't have your finances in order, it can come back to bite you. All right? So, that's my spiel for the day. Content will be rolling in this week more frequently. And, man, hit that like button and subscribe. Algorithms, man. I need these algorithms. I need somebody to see my content. And the way I can get my content shown to more people is because of you hitting the like button, commenting, all of that good stuff, sharing it, whatever the case may be. It's your boy, Carl Anthony. I'll be back. Oh, and I shaved, clean shave, because I'm about to grow my beard. About to grow the beard out, full growth. I'm not gonna line it up, nothing. See how long I can do it. I've done, I think I did maybe 4 months before. 4 months of beard growth. But that's what I'm on. About to grow the beard out. And that's what we're doing. All right? Peace.